Hey everybody, this is Lisa, and I'm doing this video for my site, The Art of Resale. I had promised in my last entry where I was a little bit frustrated of listing all my items on my website once I had done so on every platform I've been trying to sell them on. And I got a little bit frustrated, and I figured a video log would be much better to show you some of the hauls that I've gotten. And this haul we're looking at on my newly set up rack in my living room, trying to get my living room all settled with that riding print, the new chair I got in the corner. That lamp, incidentally enough, I got free near a dumpster in Foster City in the Bay Area. And Foster City is a very strange place, and the lamp is immaculate and it's still working after all these years, and I think it retailed for $200 at one of those cheapy furniture places. Anyway, lest I digress, here's the haul I got for myself on Friday of last week, a couple days ago. Today's the 26th of March, I can't believe it, and another gloomy, sort of rainy, cloudy day in Portland. So let me go over each item individually, and then these are why I kept these items for my own stash. I have a bunch of other ones I'm going to sell, but okay. So black is kind of my staple, and it's because I have such a colorful mind. I will maintain that till the ends of the earth. Okay. So the first item I got, and these are all from the bins, so I was able to get the lower priced because I got over 25 pounds, and I think these items were $1.59 a pound. This little camisole tank top thing, it's a Banana Republic, and I'm trying to move away from really super cheap stuff. I'd had my staple of the Forever 21 ones, they were like $2, but I'm really trying to not actively support Forever 21 and any of the other fast fashion companies. Although H&M is a little harder because they have really good kids' clothes that are even cheaper, brand new, than what you find used at Goodwill. It's the sad truth of the matter. So this Banana Republic I'm going to keep. It's a good layering piece. This dress is really cool. It's just a simple bodycon black long sleeve. And I have a few of these already, but I don't have one in American Apparel, and it's an amazing shape. I couldn't believe I saw this at the bins, but I'm kind of one of those people that looks through every single black item in the bins. So you find the people hustling and elbowing each other for the weird plaid looking vintage bright sort of, I call them kind of the obnoxious items that I'm not looking for. But there's something for everybody at the bins. I truly believe that. So while people are hustling to the next set of bins and edging each other out of each other's way for whatever reason, I'm not letting it get violent like that. I'm just quietly over in other different corners where there's nobody with the bins. I'm looking at every single black item really quickly, and that's how I came upon this bodycon American Apparel. I'm really, really stoked. It's size medium. They run small, and it fits really well. Next item is a really surprising one. It's a dress. It's kind of a racer back tank top thing. Really hard to photograph and kind of video these, but this dress, surprisingly, it's a Patagonia, and I don't really consider myself, a patron of the REI, Columbia, Patagonia situation, just because their items aren't really simple and elegant, in my opinion, You can make it work, though, obviously, with this dress. So this dress, yeah, Patagonia, it's an extra small. Let me see if I can get in here and show you. So it's got a built-in bra top. And someday I will find this label, but until then, yeah, I don't know what happened to the label. Ah, it's down here, so I'm not really used to these garments. It's a Patagonia, see? It's a Patagonia extra small and in really good shape, and it fits really nicely. And yeah, I'm impressed. I'm very surprised. So I found a bunch of layering pieces. I love these long sleeve flowy, sheer, really soft garments. And it's a gray, my summer color, LOL. My summer color here in this gray, really, really nice fit. Very soft, not too clingy, doesn't get wrinkled. And it's a wonderful layering piece. Actually, I put it over that Patagonia dress, which is kind of funny. So the next layering piece is something I got from my friend Penny. This is a little bit too big for me, and I know it'll fit her well. I have a pretty good gauge of what fits people really well. I've been doing this for so long. I'm pretty lucky that I can look at things and kind of size them up for myself and other people without taking really accurate measurements most of the time. So this is a Moda International, and I think that's one of those Macy's store brands. So yeah, it's really cute. I wish it fit me. It's got the really sheer lacy sleeves And yeah, just a nice fitting piece with sort of that cow relaxed neck. And I hope this will fit her. Okay, next piece. Haven't decided if I'm going to keep this or not. It's very, very cute. It's by one of these brands I've never heard of, Cha Cha Vente. You have to excuse me for some of the lid. It's black. It's just so hard to photograph. So it's Cha Cha Vente. And it's got a really interesting asymmetrical thing going on. It's going to be very hard to show this, but you take a look, you can kind of see it here. It's not peplum exactly, but the drape of it is really, really flattering. It's not too low cut there. I mean, obviously I'd have another thing like that tank top underneath, that Banana Republic one, that first one I showed you guys. But an awesome layering piece, and it's really, really flattering. Here's the back. You really see the lines here of the asymmetry. Thing's really cool. And again, all at the bins for what, $1.59 a pound. I don't even think that thing weighs a pound. All right, so Forever 21 sweater. Now I don't buy anything new there anymore, but I would certainly buy this used. It's a cross sweater. You know, sheer, you want to layer this with something. I have a sweater shaver. I'll be able to get this off really quickly in no time. Make it look really refreshed. Yeah, totally right up my alley. And, you know, again, you've got to look at every piece of black thing in the bins and you find some gems. I've found all sorts of couture, like the Demi Meester. I found Helmut Lang. I found all variety of black items. There's a lot of designers I've missed, or I found them at the bins, the ones in LA and Seattle, but hopefully I'll find some in Portland soon. I went to the Portland bins last Friday. So here's another Forever 21. I wasn't meaning to keep them together, but I just kind of put them in order of garment. So these are awesome. I'm kind of a sucker for anything plaid. I still am. These remind me of anything from Trip to, you know, Lip Service, any of those sort of pseudo-goth alternative 80s and 90s brands. Yeah, Forever 21, they're a size 27, and this material isn't very stretchy. So I was wondering if this pair of pants would actually fit, and they do. They fit really well. I haven't had a chance to check how they make the butt look, but yeah, they should be okay, and the price can't be beat for the $1.59 a pound. I'll probably put them with any one of these pieces over here, except maybe the gray. See the back. They're a tiny bit faded, but totally intact otherwise, and you know, I dig them. Here's a pair of pants, a pair of jeans from a company I have never shopped in before. Abercrombie & Fitch. Now, not knocking them, you know, there's enough to go around in the world of negativity, but just, you know, not my style, not a typical place I would go to shop. And these were so borderline because not only are they labeled super skinny, they're also a 2 regular, which size 2, you know, that's what I used to be a long time ago. And, you know, you kind of can't rely on these sizes. Everything is so different from each brand. And, you know, I've never tried on an Abercrombie pair. And I was going to take the risk because I was certainly not going to try them on, you know, over my stuff at the bins. I was pressed for time and I had to go by the time I found these. But length 31, perfect inseam for me. And I've done some 26, 27s in some of those higher denim like Joe's and Hudson and Citizen of Humanity. That's another one that I found at the bins that fit okay in that waist size. So I didn't have a lot of hope for these. I was kind of like, whatever, you know, and I figured I'd give them to a friend that they'd fit. But you know what? They fit, and I'll tell you why. They are so elastic. I didn't even really get a good look at the material in these, but I want to say majority spandex. These things just, they're like a rubber band. And, you know, I hope they're flattering on the butt. They weren't tight at all in a point where I couldn't move or, you know, squat or crouch. And, yeah, if they fade a little bit more, I have a really good technique for dyeing things back to black. So let's see the butt. I like them that they're really nondescript. I don't see any labels or anything, no embellishments, nothing on the pockets. So hard to find pants like that that aren't, you know, really super expensive in the triple digits. On to the next item. It's another one of these layering pieces, really soft. And Alternative is a brand I've heard of before, but I only knew them for the t-shirts they would make. They'd kind of do band shirts and ones with silly little sayings. You can see the kitty print of the drapes behind you, how sheer they are, or how sheer this item is. And I like the neckline. It has little, you know, stitches up here, and pretty flowy and drapey in just the right ways. Before I go on to the item I ended up getting for Coco, I got a couple of skirts, you know, super black, basic, maxi skirt, stretchy, and one of them is Massimo from Target. The other one that just went down, I believe it's from Old Navy. Yeah, this one's Old Navy. And these are great. I just love to layer these over leggings, over my fleece tights. It's still been pretty cold in Portland between snowing on Friday night, which funky because I thought we were in spring, but you know, it's been a steady 40 to 50 degrees or so, and you know, I'm cold, so I'll layer. And last but not least in this thing is this really odd but adorable and really cool vest. You gotta check this thing out. Okay, I don't know if it's homemade or what the story is, but I'm gonna peg it as 80s. It's called Imagination's Classic Collection, and it's got these kind of psychedelic embroidered kitties. Look at these. So awesome. Like, I kind of admit that I would maybe try this on and wear it if it actually fit me, but Coco loves it, and I can't wait to see how she pulls it off. She's been putting together some really, really neat patterns and things, and all things kitty, which I can't argue with that. So yeah, that was my haul for my stuff last Friday at the Goodwill Bins in Portland, and I hope to do more of these vlogs pretty soon. Yeah, I've managed to, other than those wood hangers and that orange one I specifically put aside for Coco's vest, I've converted every hanger in my wardrobe to these velvet ones, and the blue ones I randomly found while thrifting, but I was saving up and made that conversion to the velvety ones. They had some sales at Costco in those big boxes, so transitioned from any plastic, gross, and any wires, which I don't even see wire hangers anymore. So yeah, next time I will hopefully be able to list more things from these hauls, and I had some that I'm going to be doing for my consignment stuff that I did, but hope you enjoyed this, and I will be updating soon. Thanks so much for watching.